pan and zoom off for a...
Hey, hey, hey. It's Wednesday. And it's daylight out.
Our freedom rain on a Wednesday night like a broken clock that was wound too tight. And now it can't keep the time. And the overtones sounded in my ear. I was inspired by passion but froze in fear.
For freedom's ring becomes a what cost.
Oh, I'll wait for daylight. Oh, wait right here. Hell no, can't wait for daylight. 'Cause when the night's gone, all that's left is wreckage by the dawn. Carefully, we'll pack our hope away for another day. Ooh, for another day. I know all is fair in love and war, but I ain't no soldier and the bear next door
Watches they take his house away.
There must be an answer in some distant land. There must be a question I don't understand.
Else why would things turn out this way?
Oh, I'll wait for daylight. Oh, wait right here. Hell no, can't wait for daylight. 'Cause by the night's gone, all that's left is wreckage by the dawn. Carefully, we'll pack our hope away for another day. For another day. We could solve the problems. We could right the wrongs. We could teach the world a fear answer. Push them on love. We could shape the future. We could hold the key to the door nation and home. Everyone is free. Oh, I'll wait for daylight. Oh, wait right here. Hell no, can't wait for daylight. 'Cause when that night's gone, all that's left is wreckage by the dawn. Carefully, we'll pack our hope away for another day. For another day.
But I can't wait for daylight.
I can't
Hey, it's Wednesday. It's November 4th for the Empty Pockets, and it's weekly online concert.
The greatest name in the history of live streams.
We know how to title shit. That's what I'm talking about, Nate. Adam, hello. Hello. We have
Hi, boys.
Hello.
CNN has John King. Sure.
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 Undisputable.
MSNBC, they have
Kornacki.
Steve Kornacki.
Yep.
Who does Fox News have?
Fox
Do we know?
News has those three ladies that
Yeah,
swim
I
in
think
that
they're
pool.
called
From,
precogs.
from Minority Report. Nate
Sure.
knows. Nate and I are mind melding today.
Speaking of precogs.
Fox News has the precogs, but we've got Diane Nora at the
The-
decision desk today.
the Diane
Hello. Great. I've never seen Adam give that sincere of a round of applause. And I've seen Adam watch Steve Hackett live
It
on a
was
cruise
rousing.
ship.
Ooh, I was into that show. And I very much like Diane. Hi, Diane.
Hi, guys. It's so great to be here with you all today. Thanks for making music despite things being possibly stressful for some people. I don't know.
Did
It
Aaron
might be
Sorkin
stressful.
design what you're doing right now? Because the walk and talk
I am walking and
is
talking.
working
It is
for
great.
us.
Oh, are you
Fabulous.
Well, I wanted to show you my map.
Excellent. Thank
You
you.
got a map?
I
That's a
have a
Beautiful.
live feed
Wow.
of Michigan right now.
Great.
Results are coming in as we speak.
You're way too
um,
you're zoomed in way too much on that map. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's
No,
perfect.
I see it.
I
you
know
have
that
to
county.
zoom out a lot.
I know
Diane.
that county in Michigan. That the penguin with the hat has voted for Trump. That's confirmed.
That's
the hat.
red.
That's
That's going red.
And the other penguin
Um,
surfs.
Wow,
So that's
it's
a Democrat.
Yes.
They're
This
pretty
one,
split.
I don't know if you see, there's a rainbow flag. So I think this
Oh.
is like a log cabin situation.
Very
Um,
cool.
Very
Interesting.
good.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna keep track of that and all of the important updates. We got a show today. We have a big show, a great big show, king size
size.
show. That's what I'm talking about. So we're reminiscing about an old friend today, like we like to do, like we're wont to do.
He's a really cool cat.
Really cool cat. Dickie Betts is who we're talking about
Almond
today.
Bros, baby.
He is a bro of, and he loves almonds, and he's also in the Almond Brothers. Those are not related facts.
I wasn't prepared for that, and I really like it.
It's getting to be the holiday season, and that means baking. And we're all kind of home alone, locked down. So I think there's going to be a major amount of baking. We're going to talk to Adam about a couple of his rules of baking and consuming baked
I was going to
goods.
say there's a
Great.
baked goods rule we must discuss.
Adam, did you invent that rule, or that's just like a rule of the universe?
Yeah. It's a universal rule.
A
It's fact.
universal
It's a
rule.
universal truth.
Well, we got Nate's accordion corner today.
Finally, after much ado.
You wouldn't even believe the piles of letters we've been getting to get this segment off the ground.
I don't believe it.
Adam doesn't believe it.
And Larry Crittenden is sending us his drawing.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
is that cool?
beautiful. So it's
That's so
it's painful to learn a new instrument sometimes, and we're going to talk about that because Nate loves learning new instruments. And of
Love it.
course, best comment of the broadcast. I know I'm going to hear what Diane wants to hear about. I want to hear about your preference between Steve Kornacki and John King.
Oh.
I have a major Steve Kornacki preference. I watched him a lot last night, and I just think Steve looks like he discovered something real important in
Plutonium.
mechanical like 2 hours ago and hasn't changed or eaten.
He's
and,
just crumpled and in it.
and my other point is Steve only needs one map, and John King on CNN, he's got two. He needs two behind him.
Two
And,
maps
and
to
you
a
know
thumb.
what we feel about gear.
Oh, yeah.
I like that you can see Kornacki's handwritten, like crumpled notes. in
Yeah,
front of him.
you got. So
But if you
anyway.
don't want to give those comments, you can vote on my niece Hannah from the famous song on Tanglewood's Brand New Eyes. She's doing a poll. You can feel free to vote
Oh
on
yeah,
hers.
she called us for our vote.
We put in our votes. The question is, do you prefer fall or summer?
Winter or summer?
Winter or summer?
Erica's.
Oh.
This is.
Terrible.
What are you doing?
the
I would have
second-
said
Fraud.
fraud.
The second
Muddying the
category is ice cream
Or pie.
or pie.
What?
Wow, that's a tough one.
Third
That
category.
was tough. Ice cream was leading,
The third category.
but they counted all the mail-in
was
votes first, so I don't know which.
Peanut butter and jelly or turkey sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly turkey sandwich. Turkey
Interesting.
sandwich, shocking lead. Huge polling error. Huge polling
Yeah.
error for that one. They thought peanut butter and jelly made it for sure, and it's turkey
And
sandwich.
there was one more. Do you remember?
No, that was the three. That was the three. The exit polls are really strong, still on peanut butter and jelly,
So
but we'll
feel
have to
free.
see as that getting
Feel
counted.
free to weigh in on this important.
Diane, you're going to
election.
collect comments for us today?
You bet.
Oh, Leslie Nathan's already answered. Winter, ice cream,
Excellent.
peanut butter. The winter ice cream peanut butter is actually a dessert I've had,
That sounds
and
delicious.
it's delicious. Thanks, Leslie. Yeah, get in those comments. Diane will be checking, and we'll be checking back in with her at the decision desk. We're deciding some shit today. during this. Nate's like, ooh.
Decision 2020.
Great, I can't wait. Let's decide some stuff.
Empty pocket style.
We can decide some stuff, right?
Come on, boys, kick it up.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. You know I left, but now I've only hurt myself. Whoa, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. I'll buy you jewelry,
Get you some jewelry.
my money too. But that's not all. That's not all I'll do for you. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. You know I'll always be your slave till I'm dead and buried in my grave. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Oh, if you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Bring it on home to me.
Should we do that?
Ooh.
It's hard to do that ending without looking at each other. Well sang. Well sung.
y'all. Thanks for
well
playing.
sang. Yeah, it's weekly online concert. We do the show for free every Wednesday, even on a crazy Wednesday like this one.
Oof, my heart is all over my body.
Tips are appreciated. They're not required. It's not a requisite. It's,
Because, you might be out of work.
yeah, and if you are out of work, give us a tip. What are you doing with it? I mean, no, wait, it's the other way.
No.
It's the other
No,
way
Josh.
there. I'll give you a
Nah.
tip. Don't give us a tip.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a tip
good
from
tip.
me to you. We're sponsored today, as always, by Halligan Business Machines and Norton's, and of course, Topo Chico. Thank you
Love
for
it.
the water and Corny Kettlers. CornyKettlers.com. We've been enjoying your popcorn. It's 15% off. We're going to talk more about it later.
I
We
probably should wait, right?
You could do whatever you want, my darling. We're going to also ask you to share if you're on Facebook. Just use that little squiggly arrow and press share, baby. You know you want to.
Let's go over here.
All right, here we
Wait, no. I don't know.
go. Just like we rehearsed it. One, two, three. She left home at 17 for Jesus. Found philosophy along the way. Rode an all-night train west to Chicago. Rain was pouring down, the sky was gray. She moved all the furniture for parties. The moment that her mom and dad left town. Loved to entertain her friends and family. Left high school behind, became a clown. One day, the two meet up outside the circus. They get carried away, and he says, one day, yeah, someday, we'll have a red brick home for the family. She takes a breath and she says, oh, okay. They meet up across the pond for pizza, tell each other stories old and new. Do they fake in love in the piazza, or do they fall into something true? Well, either way, yes, either way, they move into a small apartment, views across the bay when one day, everything changes. Whoa, everything changes. Whoa. Separate homes and distant lives have found them now. What once was whole is shattered into parts. Neither will relent, no, neither can be bent, regardless of the pain inside their hearts. And who can say what would have happened had it gone a different way? One day, the two meet up outside of the circus. They get carried away. We're coming to you live, like we always do, from our studio here in Chicago. We're joined by our great crew as usual. It's Stan McCormick, the Jux himself on the board, Annie Skaballs, our director, and Diane Nora. CNN is calling Joe Biden. He's got Michigan. Diane, can you confirm or deny any of this? We need our decision
What are you
desk.
seeing on your map?
What are you seeing
you
on the
seeing on the
map
map?
there? Let me see that penguin again.
Let's go back to that
Let's go
live
back to that
looking.
live map.
What does the hat tell you today?
She's like, I'm trying to do something real for a fucking second,
No,
guys.
I'm trying to find out and also watch the show because I love that song. I got distracted from the busy news of the
Hey,
election.
it happens to Steve.
That's why
it
we're
even happens to
here.
Steve.
But that's why we're here.
I'm getting a text.
Di.
It's from John King. He says, we can't
Oh.
call Michigan because we just watched that song Carried Away. So that's what John King
That
says.
makes perfect sense to me.
Our decision desk, it's very technological. We got a lot of research that went into this. Like, take the New York Times needle. That shit's like cavemen
no.
compared to what we have set up.
We call ourselves the laser.
So I will confirm CNN projection Biden wins Michigan as of
Wow.
2 minutes ago.
I
got
will have
more
to
than
give
a 1%
Daniel McCormick
lead.
Jux
More than a 1%
credit.
lead too.
He and I spoke yesterday afternoon before any returns were in, and he said we are going to have results live during our show tomorrow.
said,
and I was like, no way.
I'm not going
dude.
to be allowing myself to have apoplexies on the air, but apparently here we
He
are.
was very
Everyone's
correct.
watching. Trump's watching right now. Biden's
think I
team
called
is
that
watching
on-
right now.
I think I
We're-
called
we've
that
got
on
it.
Friday.
We're counting votes.
Hang on, one
Everybody's
second.
watching.
Jason Miller?
Yes.
What's that?
Tell him he still owes me $50.
And
Let me check my
Jason
text.
says Biden's got Michigan, so
There you go.
this is all very official, everybody.
I've
Jason
got,
said that?
That's what Jason Miller said. I don't know, guys.
I've got Claire McCaskill on the line, and she says, hold your horses, everybody. Take some deep breaths. We got some more time to go.
Okay, but
That's what
Michigan's
she said.
called.
You know what? You know what I've got? You know what? No one's reached out to me. It's fine.
It's fine.
Totally fine.
Nobody's even reached out. Fantastic. So we're talking about an old friend. I don't know if Dickie's been a very political guy actually through his career. We're talking about Dickie Betts, amazing guitar player, super quiet, cowboy hat wearing dude. Now, Adam, is Dickie predate do our encounters with Dickie predate your membership of said band?
Correct. That is
Oh,
true.
that's too bad.
We'll have to-
Unfortunately, true. Yeah.
We'll have to get back to that. We've done a couple of opening dates with Dickie and got to hang out with him.
Do you
a
remember
few
when he
times.
put his arms around us that
I
time?
believe we were in
Milwaukee.
the county delivering Wisconsin to Joe Biden, Milwaukee at the Potawatomi Casino. And Dickie, in that moment before it decided the show was indeed going to have an intermission, to which the promoter was like, oh, no.
Oh Lord,
These people are already very drunk,
we
Mr.
did not plan
Betts.
for this.
But he did have that intermission.
But he put his arms around us, and I remember him sort of just talking real quiet,
Super cool guy.
just chill and quiet.
Of course, member of the Allman Brothers through the 70s and 80s and 90s. Biden is speaking right now in Delaware, so that's news.
That's where he's from.
Also talking about
He's
Ramblin'
talking
Man?
about Ramblin' Man.
He's talking about Dickie Betts?
I'm talking about the Ramblin' Man, Joe Biden. We love Dickie. Awesome dude to hang out
He's
with.
so freaking
Very generous to us to let us open. Our first big gig ever
yeah.
was Nate. Tell me you remember this. State Theater, New Jersey State Theater.
Oh, yeah.
19 hours drive from Mobile, Alabama.
Was that before the Bridgeport gig?
Oh, well, that was Dave Mason.
Yeah, different gig.
Different gig. But this is our first
Different gig.
big theater. So NATO, here's the part I wanted to know if you remember. 19-hour drive. Everybody's exhausted.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to kill it. Open for Dickie. Erica takes a look in a mirror about 2 hours before the show.
Oh no!
At the
oh,
hotel.
No.
Bursts
We're
into
gonna
tears.
go
This
here.
is
This is
Good.
what
This
happened.
sounds
This is
good.
what happened the first day we opened for Dickie. Bursts into tears and she says,
My
face is crooked.
"My face is crooked."
"My
Diane,
face
give us
is
a reading on
crooked."
this. Seriously, she's
I love
sobbing.
this.
Is that when you realized
Sobbing.
for the first time?
It's when I realized it for the first time.
She was
Wow.
looking in
Just
the
asked.
in the
The answer
hotel
is
mirror, and she
This-
just realized.
I
She
can't even
realized
talk about
it.
it. I can't talk about it because
She
I think
realized
about it every broadcast.
She's got such
So
a
the
lovely
fact that
face.
we're drawing attention
She's got a
to it
nice
makes me
face. She's
so
got a great face.
Yeah, why you gotta down on
She
your
was
face?
really
like that?
upset about it for like 3 months, and then we were watching an episode of 30 Rock, and she was like, "Tina Fey's pretty," and I was like, "Yeah, what do you mean?"
I love Tina Fey.
And she's like, "Tina Fey's got a crooked face," and I was like, "No, she doesn't."
She has a similar mouth.
and
thing
she
to
does
me.
have the same thing that Erica's talking about for her face.
Now everyone's be looking at
Yes.
it, Josh.
Show us with
Real
your tips.
human smiles are asymmetrical.
Diane in there with the facts.
I once had a
Slam.
really mean ex-boyfriend who told me that not only was my face less attractive because it wasn't symmetrical, but that I also had cankles.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Sounds like a good, nice guy.
I
Hey,
think- I
you
think
wanted
you
honesty,
upgraded.
right?
I upgraded.
Yeah.
I
2 points
upgraded.
for honesty. She loves that song.
Diane,
loves honesty.
disregard
It's a
any
great
comments
So
that come
that
in
was the
about.
same day. The first day we opened for Dickie Betts was the same day Erica learned her face was crooked. I mean, it's really
day.
big stuff. We're gonna celebrate Dickie right now
I'm so stressed now.
with his big song that Erica's gonna play a big, confident part in.
There it is. I'm ready.
All right. So it's.
You heard it right before we started the song.
Okay, this is Ramblin' Man, written by the one and only Dickie Betts. Here we go.
Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. But when it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong side of the gun. And I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man. Ran my way to New Orleans this morning, leaving out Nashville, Tennessee. They're always having a good time down on the bayou, Lord. Them bills are when they think the world of me. Everybody. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Come on now. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man.
Oh, that's our tribute to Dickie Betts
Hi,
today.
Dickie.
We salute you.
He's in Georgia, right?
He's
Florida.
somewhere near the Florida-Georgia line. He's right around.
He likes that band?
He loves that band name. It's right up Mr.
Right up
Dickie
his
Betts' alley.
alley.
Yes, Erica. That is correct. So we're heading towards the holidays, and it's kind of like lockdown central here, even if it isn't official like these holidays are going to be weird.
But I got some popcorn, so I feel like I'm gonna be all right.
I think.
Also have some popcorn, so I think I'm gonna do okay too.
Well, what do you got? What do you have?
Popcorn.
I got the cookies and cream because it actually comes. I don't know if you can see, but with whole friggin' Oreos in the bag.
Holy crap!
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, it really does taste like somebody just smushed up some Oreos and smeared it on some delicious kettle corn.
That ain't bad, my friend.
Do you want to
No, it
try
ain't. No, it
cheddar?
ain't.
Yeah, I do. I do. So we're coming up on the holidays. It's a perfect time for baked goods and popcorn. Oh gosh, this of
What do
course
you got in there?
is a Corny Kettler's popcorn. I got the cheddar. What do you got, Adam?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cocoa. It's wonderful.
It's
Ooh,
wonderful.
The cocoa.
They have white cheddar too.
Oh, let's throw the logo on the screen here. Annie,
This is called-
Annie, Jux, you guys got popcorn over there?
This is Corny Kettler's.
Corny Kettler's, it's in Virginia. Went for
good stuff.
Biden, actually. Oh, you guys, I see you. I see you two over there. What are you eating? Is that a bag of kettle?
We got the caramel. It's caramel.
Caramel,
It's amazing.
delicious.
The next time we do this segment, people at home, you better have your own bag.
You got to have your own bag. Send us your photos of your bag.
15% off with the code POCKETS.
It's on the
It's
screen right there.
it's
Okay,
caramel,
so
right? It's not
Adam, we
caramel.
need to talk to you.
This is really good.
I need to hear your
I'm
law
sorry.
while we're all eating popcorn. Great segment. I need to hear your law. It's a very good law of baked goods. It seems simple, but it
Yep.
needs to be applied over and over again to really have full value.
I'm really noticing my crooked face, just
The-
so everybody knows.
Oh, good.
The universal truth, the law of baked goods, the universal truth is that any baked good in the world right now is as fresh as it's ever going to be, right? Any baked good at any given
It
time.
depreciates immediately.
It's constantly depreciating.
It's like
So
driving
you
a
have
car
to
off the
eat-
lot.
You have to eat any baked good in sight immediately.
Like
Who-
that's the
who breaks
moral.
this rule the
that's the
most?
moral ethical
Josh,
thing.
the reason this even is a banned
Correct.
topic is because we'll be at some sort of bread cafe. Can we name names? We'll be at some sort of bread cafe, and
bread
Josh will
Bread
get a
cafes.
berry.
No
we can't
free-
name
no
bread,
free
bread
promo.
cafe
No
names. You're
free
talking
promo.
about
You can connect those dots.
Fresh Time
Or Panera, send us your money.
Sun-App.
But in any case, Josh will order a bear claw, and it'll be like, ooh, that's a good-looking pastry. And
yeah.
he'll save it, and it'll be in the van. And then, like, hours later, it's like, dude, if you're not going to eat that thing,
Eat
I'm
it.
going to eat
I
it.
know.
Nate's going to eat it. Someone's going
Somebody's
to eat
gonna
that
eat it.
pastry. You have to eat
and
that
that's
pastry.
justified
It's justified.
because
It's absolutely
the
justified.
quality is being degraded so aggressively.
Yep.
You know-
Everyone on Epic agrees, by the way. Everyone.
Epic.
Now,
Agrees.
Adam, is the depreciation exponential as time moves forward?
Ooh, what a great question.
You know, I don't have enough data on it. It seems exponential,
It-
but it's, you know, it's not clear. It's not clear to me.
So I'm gonna be baking. I'm gonna be baking as the fall goes on.
And you
I
don't
usually
mean
do
sun
some.
bacon.
Yeah, we do both. And I think I want to make myself a quince pie again. I've been doing it for like 5 or 6 years. Quince is like similar to pear. You got anything special you guys are gonna bake this year?
I like pie. And why don't I go ahead and get my votes in? Pie over ice cream, Hannah.
Yep.
I'm gonna write in autumn for the
Autumn.
first one. It's a write-in.
write-in.
If she doesn't understand write-ins, she does now. She will soon.
Right
a
in
good-
for
that's a
autumn.
good-
Democratic
Solid
It's a good
writing.
lesson.
We
And
call
what,
that a teaching opportunity.
what was the last one? Oh, probably PB and J.
Oh, for a
PB&J.
turkey sandwich?
You know what? You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna not vote for that one.
You're gonna not
You're
have
gonna
lunch.
abstain.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of either. I'm just not gonna vote.
You're not gonna have lunch that day.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna vote. So I'm gonna write in. This is how good of what am I? An elector? I am. I'm gonna write in on the first one. I'm gonna answer the second one. I'm not even gonna answer.
Yeah,
the
you got all the answers. So
Yikes.
we'll try to get some clips of some of our baked goods. This next segment is sponsored by Corny Kettlers. We're gonna throw that on the screen. Buy yourself some popcorn. It's the holiday season. They have so many different kinds, and use the code POCKETS for 15% off. We're gonna do a couple songs interrupted by our blathering, and it's all brought to you by Corny Kettlers.
Corny Kettler's. Delicious.
What corn?
Manipulation and its bars, they give you pause, but you're so helpless. You've heard the truth, but you're not sure about it, so you tell yourself this. Safe inside my digital cocoon. 'Cause when it's time to let it go, throw your hands up, say I don't know. Like a fish in a river, I go with the flow. I've got voices in my head. sick and weak. You've been misled, I know it's all been said before, but now you've turned the other cheek. Isolated in your bubble, it's when you finally realize all of your screens are your disguise. Spend up all your money getting hypnotized. That's when it's time to let it go. Throw up your hands, say I don't know. Like a fish in a river, I go with the flow. Talking about helpless weakness take me there.
And if you ask why,
Would you follow me? If I drove a Freightliner down I-65, hauling loads to the Gulf, you can bet I would drive 20 hours to the south in one day just to shine my bright lights on your face in hopes I'd make you mine. I'd follow you anywhere, on land or on sea.
feel so alive.
My wheels can take me
If
there.
we survive,
Would you follow me? If I were an oak tree with roots buried deeply, I would shelter you completely
I will shelter you
from the rain or the sun. And if you had to leave this land, you know I would understand. I'd rip my roots from earth and sand, and toward you I'd follow you anywhere, on land or on sea. Our wings can take me there. My wheels can take me there. My roots can take me
I like that version of that, guys. This whole section, these three songs, are sponsored by Corny Kettlers. 15% off. Also, get your comments down in there. We'll respond to them in real time. Let's see that comment. Henry Ellis is watching, it looks like to me. It says Henry
Hi,
said hello to
Henry.
everybody. What's up, dude?
Henry?
What's up, dude?
But put your comments in there. We're always giving away lots of points. Whew, boy, are they worth something.
I don't know how we're actually going to recoup the losses on the points that we're giving away.
If you've
Just
ever
like
seen a It's Always Sunny in
without
Philadelphia
regard.
episode with Patty's Bucks in it, it's basically our same strategy.
Oh,
here.
Patty's Bucks, for
Little
sure.
Patty's Bucks. All right. Well, let's. We did a brave thing, a stupid thing, a bit of a stressful thing this past weekend. I thought it went well. It was fun.
We really put our brains to use.
We put our brains to use. We learned a famous Beatles album. Some call it the best album of all time.
Yeah, you might know it.
I would agree with them. It was called Abbey Road, and we learned the whole thing as best as we could, and we performed it.
As a four-piece.
We performed as a four-piece on Saturday. Leslie Nathan said it was fabulous.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thanks, Leslie. That's quite nice.
Papa Jim said it transported him back in time, and I
Aw.
loved that. And also Robert Knoll said it made him sweaty, which might have been my
Ooh.
favorite comment.
We are announcing a new date. We're going to do Abbey Road again. It'll be on our website tomorrow.
So don't worry if you missed it.
We're going to do it live from the Acorn in Three Oaks, Michigan on November 21st. It's going to be really fun.
Really excited.
And so we're going to, I can't get enough of Nate singing Ringo. So we're going to end our Corny Kettlers section, 15% off the code Pockets, with this tune
Nicely done.
from Abbey Road. If I can do it right.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He let us in, knows where we've been, in his octopus's garden in the shade. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would be warm below the storm in our little hideaway beneath the waves, resting our head on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. We would sing and dance around because we know we can't be fast. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would shout and swim about all the lies beneath the waves. Oh, what joys for every girl and boy, knowing they're happy and they're safe. We would be so happy we'd be no one there to tell us what to do. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you.
Nice job, NATO.
Well, thank you very much. I like singing that.
I
Oh,
love when you sing that.
It's very nice. So that was all brought to you by Corny Keller's Popcorn. Thank you, Corny Keller's. The popcorn is delicious. We've got cheddar.
I'm gonna help
We've got
myself to a
cookies and
little more.
cream. Got kettle of the corn.
Cocoa is great.
Cocoa.
We gotta try cherry.
I
We
really
gotta
did not
try
expect
it.
to like this cookies and cream, but man, it's good.
It's good, and the cheddar's good. We got shares going still, and our tips, well, they're appreciated.
Oh, always.
Always appreciated. We got a couple of tips in the mail, guys. We got a couple of
so
checks.
sweet.
That's so nice. We have a
We're
GoFundMe
still
actually
counting
going.
those. The ones that came in from the mail. We're still
We're,
counting
we're
those.
counting those. We have no limit on when those can.
No, no,
just
no. Oh my God, we'll take them.
Put them in a.
Please.
Yeah.
Drop them off. Put it in a box.
Or the empty pockets.
We're gonna check out Nate's accordion corner now. Mr. Bellin,
Well-
you are the consummate learn a new instrument guy,
I do love to learn a new instrument.
like an accordion.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of them. You know, I've seen you with the melodica. I've seen you with harmonicas.
I like to learn anything that I can put my hands on, especially if it ends in otica or
Schmanotica.
ka.
Tuba,
Yeah, schmanotica.
trumpet.
Sure, I'll play any of those.
trombone.
Absolutely.
So here's what I wanted to talk about, and I'd like to hear your take on it, Erica and Adam as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nate and I have grown up together playing instruments, and there's this. I perceive it like this little hill that repeats itself. So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the beginning is like new and exciting, and it's like ooh, it's just you have a new instrument.
Look at what I can do.
Wow,
Check this
and
thing
then horrible, just painful.
For a while,
Anything-
that first
Yes,
hill
yeah.
is tough.
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
And you
Very
can
much so.
hear like how much better everyone else is.
And then after horrible and painful, it switches one
Amazing.
day,
It's so much fun.
and you're riding a bike downhill, and your hands are off the handlebars, and what'd you say, Adam?
It's so you're riding the handlebars, your
It's so
hands off,
fun.
and all of a sudden you're playing an accordion.
It's
crazy.
so fucking fun. Now I've learned almost disappointedly. I've thought like maybe 10 times in my life that cycle's over now for me.
Yeah.
Like
I
as
did
a
it.
guitarist or something, and it just happens over and over again. Do you
Yep.
guys find that with your
Yes.
instruments?
For sure. It's mostly about like when I've got a lot of the rudiments done, but like it's trying to get those extra things. Definitely there's still that that plateau learning as I like to prefer
Does
as I
that
like to call
section
it.
feel like it lasts longer as you get better at an instrument?
Definitely it can, cuz like what, once you learn like all of the basic stuff, then you're just fighting all the advanced stuff, right? That's a much harder hill to climb.
Well, you're
I
also
feel like.
always retraining your ear.
No, that's
because
totally true.
The more you level up, the more you can hear. And so the more you either want to accomplish or realize you're unable to yet accomplish.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
Nate, I know like in this lockdown and in this pandemic, you've been working on the accordion. I've been working on the dobro, which is not quite as different at all. Like
I'm going to count Abbey Road as working on a whole instrument.
very good.
There you go.
Very good.
Smart.
But that Abbey Road was us all getting through that process. This next song we're going to do is a brilliant song and a silly song, especially the way we do it. It's Alan Menken.
Man, he can write a song, can he?
Wrote the music to this, to all of Aladdin. And this is an early song from Aladdin, and it really does require all of our skills. And I think it's funny, like even a song from a cartoon goes through that same journey.
This is
Well
this is
said.
fun, and this is if you know the townspeople parts at home and you're not doing them out loud, like why are you
Yeah,
here?
yeah, come on,
you
sing
know,
along with
like
us.
you know you want to
You
do
wanna
them
do
all.
'em.
So
Wanna
Nate
do
and I
it.
will do them. We'll help you along, but I expect you to at home, to be the townspeople.
All right, so
Thank you.
here we go. We can't do it too fast. Gets out of control.
Yeah, real fast.
1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta take one jump ahead of the bread line, one swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can afford, and that's everything. One jump ahead of the lawman, that's all, that's no joke. These guys don't appreciate I'm broke. Just a little snack, guys. Got to live, gotta face the facts. You're my only friend up. Gotta eat to live, gotta still eat. Tell you all about it when I've got the time. One jump ahead of the slowpokes, one skip ahead of my doom. Next time I'm gonna use a nom de plume. One jump ahead of the hitman, one hit ahead of the flock. I think I'll take a stroll around the block. Let's not be too hasty. Gotta eat to live, gotta still to eat. Otherwise we'd get along.
He's across he's running
You know it.
on the rooftops. He's gonna jump.
One jump ahead of the
That's
hoopies,
all.
one hop ahead of the bump, one crack ahead of disaster, then win without much faster. Here goes, better go landing, wish me happy landing, all I gotta do is jump. You gotta love a song that ends like that. That's you.
Fall apart.
We
at the
did
end.
not. We did that completely on purpose. It's a weekly online concert. We're accepting your tips below and your shares.
Thanks for being here. It is a very stressful, crazy time, and these broadcasts make me feel a whole lot better to be making music with you.
Yeah, really,
So,
we really do
thanks for being
appreciate it.
here.
We got an award to give away here. We've been collecting best comment today. Diane, do we have a best comment winner of the day?
Yeah, there was a clear winner, which I thought might be a relief. So I'm not going to even
nice.
say any other standings. We're going to the winner.
That's appropriate.
alright.
I appreciate it. No
It was
runoffs.
David. No, there will be no recount. 270 to David Andrew, who said, "This result just in: Cubs win World Series November 2nd, 2016."
All right.
Is that breaking?
That's
I
breaking.
didn't,
That's
know.
breaking. They just resolved that.
Great job, Cubs.
They're counting the runs.
I knew you
That's
could
so
do it.
perfect.
That's been certified.
Ah.
That has been certified.
Oh
Wow.
God, my stomach is all the way
And
in
now
my
we are
throat.
back in the regular outside of the upside down because that's been certified. It took 4 years. We're really looking forward to next week. We're going to do an acoustic show, get Nate on the upright bass. It's going to be a load of fun. Remember, it's 15% off. Corny Kettlers. And let's hear our last words from everyone. Mr. Belasco, how about you, my friend?
Thanks everyone for joining. Good to be here. Thanks Diane. Great job with the best comment. More credit to Diane than the commenter. I think it's mostly a Diane thing, right?
Diane
She
thing.
does most of the lifting
She's
there.
the curator.
And choosing the
lifting
right.
Who were you
comment.
watching today, Adam?
This is the Last Waltz.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Genius.
Amazing, amazing. I'm pretty sure this is my dad's concert DVD.
Sweet.
Not getting that back. It's in my computer now. It's probably never gonna leave my computer.
We
We'll
love
see.
you, Bob. We love you.
Bob. Shout
Bob,
out Bob.
we love you, man. Shout out
yeah.
to Bob.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Mr. Bellin.
Well, hey, thank you, of course, everybody, for joining us. I've on my way over this morning, I was playing a little game with myself, and I found it's a great way to relieve stress if you imitate the fella from some famous movies. He likes to yell. He was in Scent of a Woman.
Oh boy.
And you go ahead and pick your
Hey-o!
your favorite Beatles lyric, and you perform it as if you were this famous actor whom I will not name, as if as if he were saying it. So like, "Hey Jude, don't be afraid."
Hey!
Wait, give us some more of Abbey
Or,
Road. Give us,
let's see,
run us through a
let's
little
see.
Abbey Road.
Here comes the Sun King. Hooah!
I'll do the second to last song.
You never give me your money. You only give me funny paper.
It really works, Nate. It really
So
works.
go ahead and just scream out some Beatles lyrics as if you were that actor from that movie. You guys know what I'm talking about.
fixing a hole. I like it a lot, Nate. I really enjoy it.
I like that one a lot.
Diane, your last words for us for today.
I can't top that. Thanks to everyone who voted, and thanks to everyone who joined us today and tipped. Keeping smiles on our faces. We appreciate you all so much.
Indeed, well said. Get some rest, everybody. I'm exhausted. I will say this. We haven't gotten particularly political, which is good. More people voted for each candidate
This
than
is what I
have
was gonna
ever
say.
voted.
We've made many
Ever.
pleas for you to come out to the polls in the last few weeks, and whatever side you believed in, thank you for making your voice heard.
Yeah, we
That's
know you
important.
voted. It's going to be like over 150 million people who voted. It's very, very impressive. We need to keep it that way. It's so weird that we don't, but a lot of people voted, and that's, I think, something to be encouraged
About.
about.
Yep.
I wrote a song.
Got that effects on right on time. I like that.
Turned out anthemic, but there are no people at the stadium today. Even on the soft side of this pandemic, I wish that it would get up and go away. Oh, wish that it would.